And we're set. Now, everyone wondering, okay, Jack, it looks like you have some equipment behind you, but what gym is that? It is no gym. It is the basement of my house. So I'm only here for a week, and then I go back to Texas, and I'm not getting a gym membership nowhere. I can do what I need in my basement. So that's what we're going to do. We're hitting legs. I did not forget, and I'm not skipping. We are hitting legs. It is a little late. It's almost 9, I think. I was all of today. I was helping working at a establishment that my parents own a part of. So I was there all of today, and been real busy. I had to buy gifts for everybody because Christmas is coming up. I had to buy groceries, all my food that I need. And now it's late in the night, and if you're wondering, I still did my cardio. Okay, I didn't skimp out on that. I still did my cardio, but we're here now, and we are doing legs. I have the ability to do leg extensions and leg curls on this machine right here. You guys or gals will see it. I also have a little rack that I could squat from or do bench and other sorts, but we are not squatting today. I'm just going to be ripping down leg extension and leg curls, honestly 12 sets altogether, and then I'm going to see what I can do for calves. I'm not sure if I have much to do for calves, but for all those wondering, oh Jack, why aren't you squatting? I don't know if I slept on something wrong last night or if I was just tossing and turning in a weird way. I woke up with a stiff pain in my lower back, and I just figured, okay, it'll go away later throughout the day. But like I said, I've been on my feet all day, and it hasn't gotten better. If anything, it's gotten a little worse. So I'm not trying to push that. I'm gonna take it semi-easy by not loading anything up on squat, using my lower back muscles. That's where the pain is, my lower back. I don't want to be stabilizing anything and then feel a pinch or anything more than the pain that I'm going through right now. So we're going to take it semi-easy. You're still going to push it pretty hard. We want to get that crazy pump in with leg curl and leg extensions. So that's what we're going to do. Like I said, 12 sets altogether. Depending on how intense you go, that's all you need to do, really. I mean, this is a page out of Mike Mentzer's book. He was all about intensity. If you go hard enough, if you go intense enough, you don't have to have these long, overextended workouts. Depending on how long you go, you might not be getting the most out of it. For people working out 2, 3, 4 hours, you might not need to do that. I mean, depending on how intense you go and how hard you go, you could get it done in 45 minutes to an hour. But again, that's you pushing to absolute failure and just ripping apart your muscles in a lifting sense, all right? You know what I mean? Not injuring yourself by going too hard, but pushing to failure and then beyond some. So that's what we're going to try and do. That's what we're going to try and achieve is absolute failure. There's a fair amount of weight that I can go up to. So I'm thinking 6 sets, leg curls, 6 sets, leg extension, and then if I could find something for calves, I'll do something for calves, but if not, then is what it is. So there's the intro. I'm going to warm up real quick, stretch a little bit. Nobody's going to see that because that's boring, but I'll catch y'all with the first set of leg extension. Got a little warm last set. Took the hoodie off. Those are done. Any piece of advice that I would have is once you start to get to that winded phase, like towards the end of your set, squeeze at the top. You should be squeezing throughout the whole thing, squeezing super hard as if you're flexing the muscle the whole time. But at the top, really focus on the squeeze and flex where you're fully extended, and flex your quads as hard as you can, almost as if you kind of want them to cramp, but obviously not hard enough to where you start cramping, because that's not good. But squeeze super, super hard at the top and just feel everything working, pulling together. Like, you don't want to just drop it. You want to squeeze as hard as you can and slowly just let it go. And then your final 2 or 3, if you have to do 3/4, half, quarter rep, whatever you can to essentially push past limit, do it. It hurts like hell and it burns, but the pump that you get from it is pretty goddamn good. So that would be like my only piece of advice for anyone doing this. I don't have the most credibility because you have all seen my legs, but I'm working on it, and this is stuff that I've seen done before from those who have massive quads. So give it a try, maybe. If you don't want to, I guess you don't have to, but it doesn't hurt unless you try. So that's that. Let's get to leg curls now. I don't have a laying leg curl. It's kind of just this. I'm standing up, so it's going to be single leg. So that's that, but let's get to 6 sets. Let's do it. We're done. Just a little information or notes or however you want to put it before the pose down. Why drop set? Why do a set, drop the weight, and then do some more? Well, like I was saying earlier, that's a good way of pushing past failure, or at least reaching limit, because as you saw, I still had more left in the tank, just not with the weight that I was doing. So you lower the weight a little bit and then push yourself again to absolute burnt out level. So drop sets are pretty good. I do them a fair amount of the time. I don't show them a lot of the time, but this one I probably will. I recommend drop sets, bulking or cutting. It all depends on how you feel about them. Try them out. If you enjoy them and you feel that you get good activation from them, then do them. If you feel that I kind of burn myself out with the set that I'm already doing, I don't necessarily need a drop set, then don't do it. It's all personal preference. I feel that I can hit limit, if not push past a little further than limit, when drop setting after doing an excess amount of sets of one movement, if that makes sense. But that's that. I'm going to try and find a proper pose down area. There's no mirrors down here. It's literally just some rusty weights. That's it. So I'm going to look for some proper down lighting. I think I'm looking at it right now. So I'll see y'all in a sec. Okay, we're showing the legs, not the upper body. So you ain't got to see any of that. Now we're just focused on legs. I think this is some good downward lighting, but see if we can get some light shown on it.
yeah, it's not bad. I'm gonna look a little bit, but like always, ain't nothing crazy. We're working on legs. Not sure if that looks crazy. I doubt it does. But it's coming along, all right? It ain't the greatest, I know that, but it is what it is. That's a terrible pose. But y'all get the idea. I'm working on it. I'm working on my behind as well. It ain't nothing insane. But that's stuff that we gotta work for and look forward to. So, let's get a quick outro, finish the video. Alright, like I said, ain't nothing crazy, but that's why we're here, alright? To get bigger and to look better. You can always be bigger, look better. For any of those that understand that reference, thank you. Or comment down below what it's from. Anyways, 12 working sets altogether. Didn't quite get a calf workout down pat yet. I was kind of messing around with some plates that I have, just sitting it on my knees and then, you know, extending up. I was just doing a couple sets of body weight calf raises until failure. So that's what I did for calves. It's gonna work for the time being. You know, I can blast them again once I have some proper machines for them, but it's okay. Still got a solid lift. Pump was good. My quads were on fire after doing the leg extension. I'm telling everybody, squeeze hard at the top and then slowly lower down. Time under tension. So that could be a topic of discussion for a different video, but time under tension is very, very beneficial when growing muscle and kind of developing muscle, because think about it. So you're up here, flex super hard, and then you're working the muscle the entire way down, essentially resisting it from just falling straight down. With powerlifting, you want to be fast and you want to explode with strength. So let's just say with a bench, as soon as you give the go ahead, as soon as it's touch and they say lift, you want to immediately throw that shit up. With bodybuilding, we're not necessarily worried about strength or how much weight we can lift. We want to look the best. So time under tension, you're ripping apart all those muscle fibers, not in a literal sense. You're not ripping anything apart. You're not hurting yourself, but you are like hitting all those muscle fibers on the way down. The more that you resist it, you're burning yourself out working those muscles pretty goddamn hard. So that will help when building muscle in a bodybuilding sense. And I know Larry Wheels had said something about it, especially his chest, because if you guys know Larry Wheels, then you know incline, for him, incline bench, his numbers is insane. But once he transitioned from powerlifting to bodybuilding and he started doing more time under tension type lifts, he said that his chest developed a lot better than it ever did when he was powerlifting, just trying to move some goddamn weight. So I mean, again, I'm not just pulling this information out of my ass. Like, I listen to people and I take in information from guys that are absolutely crazy. They're just ripped out of their mind. Now, everyone could say, oh, it's because they're on steroids or whatever. They're still working hard, all right? They still know how to target muscles. They know how to work muscles. They know how to develop muscles, whether they're on gear or not, okay? They've gotten that far because of their knowledge. It's not just the gear. So that's what I do, is I see usually dudes. You know, there's some pretty ripped ladies out there, but when I see a big dude, big, burly, muscular, ripped dude in the gym, I kind of observe what he's doing and take it in and be like, okay, I could try that, see how it works for me. And if it's something that I like, then I put it into my routine because it's working well for them, obviously. And if I can get it down pat to where I feel it as well, it could work for me too. So that's that. I'm going to cut the intro here because we're already at 4 minutes intro. I'm going to cut the outro because we're already at 4 minutes for the outro. But We are hitting, I believe it's chest. I don't know for sure. I'll fix my wording right there. If it's not chest, it'll be whatever this is right here. But if it is chest, then I'll see y'all with chest next. Can't speak, I'm burnt out. But that's that. I'll catch y'all later.